What is up, world? Welcome back. Charge the Game podcast. As we have not discussed Caitlin Clark in a while now, guys, we do know that the WNBA and the CBA discussions are still ongoing as they have been extended to November 30th, 31st. Does November go to the 31st? I do not remember at this moment. But in the meantime, guys, it seems like some of the WNBA players are starting to join the new league that is up against the WNBA. To be honest, guys, I have not read that much into this report. I will go into depths of this with you. But they have offered yours truly, Caitlin Clark, a $2 million offer. Will she or will she not take the bait? I have a sneaky suspicion that because she makes so much money off of the court that she will not. Okay. Now, I want you guys to notice here where it says the WNBA crisis grows because they are literally in a crisis. Thanks to Kathy Engelbert, commissioners like her and Adam Silver, they suck. The WNBA crisis grows as stars, including Caitlin Clark, offered stunning $2 million salaries from rival league, guys. Now, this league is Project B, as it says here, guys, is a women's basketball league that is offering WNBA stars huge salaries. Okay. Now, where is this league based? Would this happen to be that league that LeBron James was talking about with Nikola Jokic's agent? I have no idea, guys. Maybe y'all could let me know in the comment section. But let's talk about Caitlin Clark in this offer. We know that Caitlin Clark did not have a season at all, if any, last season. I feel like Caitlin Clark's momentum, her image is kind of plummeting a little bit. I saw headlines where her teammate Sydney Colson was alluding to her being a part of a certain community. Caitlin Clark obviously did not get to play only but 13 games this previous season, which rubbed a lot of the fan base the wrong way. People felt like they were misled and milked until the very end, which I called out right away because I feel like with growing injuries, guys, like you just never know. You have to take your time and rehabilitate that injury as best you can. So guys, Caitlin Clark, will she have the same momentum going into the next season? It's like the WNBA had a chance and still does. They have the door is still open, guys. Like they had a chance to amplify the fire that was lit, the attention that was brought to this league, and they failed drastically as the WNBA quickly became uninteresting again. People start to throw green unidentified objects, aka dildos, onto the court because this game is that bad. The talent isn't the best. I do like the competitive spirit. I do believe that a lot of these women do give it their all because the piece of the pie is so small right now. But we also know that a salary increase is expected to happen sooner than later. We know that is on the way. Adam Silver has alluded to it, but these delirious women, they want more and more and more. They want to be paid like the NBA players who have literally been working on the league for almost 100 years, if not 100 years now. And they are nowhere near that level. Okay, nowhere near it. It says here the WNBA is facing a fresh challenge after a new global basketball league named Project B, global, guys, global, announced its intentions to host 5-on-5 basketball tournaments across Asia, Europe, and Latin America beginning in November of the 2026, guys. And this is obviously going to put a fire, guys, like a fire under the WNBA because these guys are going to be traveling. These gals are going to be traveling international. And I think that this obviously, guys, unrivaled. We get there trying to do their thing. I think that this will probably be a bigger threat because these seems to be far more deeper pockets, in my opinion. And I do believe that they have what it takes to rival with the WNBA because the WNBA product is that bad with all of the vitriol that was obviously thrown Caitlin Clark's way, the hate, everything that rubbed a lot of the new casual fans the wrong way, all of this me entitled attitude. So why not start a new league? And maybe Project B knows how to really run an organization and take care of the superstar. Now, Project B will become the fourth major player in women's basketball, joining the WNBA EuroLeague and unrivaled. I want you guys to do me a favor, man. Is this Project B? I could have sworn this was tied to that LeBron James, Nikola Jokic's agent situation. If this is the case, it seems like they're moving pretty hasty with this. Y'all let me know if this is the case. I don't know. I'm just going off the top here. But this is crazy, guys. This new league is founded by ex-Facebook executive. He probably has a lot of money. Grady Burnett and Skype. Guys, Skype. If you guys use Teams, Microsoft Teams, Skype, you guys should know what that is. The co-founder, Geoff Prentice. Hope I said his name right. And their pair have already announced that this has signed Seattle Storm star Inike Ugumukwe as their first player. Wow. And you guys see here, guys, from another article, Project B has announced its first player, and it's a significant one. Doesn't she have like a role, guys, on the WNBPA? Isn't she part of the President's Association, guys? Look at how the WNBA runs their players. I could be mistaken, but I believe that this young lady does hold some level of a high role in the WNBA. And look at what she's doing. I do understand that her sister is on TV, Chime or something like that. Pretty big mouth. Kind of gets on my nerve, but kind of is cool as an ESPN analyst. But it says here, guys, Seattle Storm star Inike Ugumukwe has signed a contract with the unofficially named International 5x5 Women's Professional Basketball League that will debut in the fall of 2026. The league, which claims Elena Beard as a co-founder and Candace Parker and Lauren Jackson as investors, will feature 11 players that will play 7 two-week tournaments in major cities in Europe and Asia and the Americas. As you guys see, they are making moves. Inike Ugumukwe is here to pretty much be, I'm assuming, the American ambassador so far. Wonder what that deal was worth. Don't know if they're going to allude to it in this. Oh, wow. Okay. Says here, guys, that Project B seeks to attract the interest of some of the sport's most talented players by offering generous salaries in addition to an equity stake in the league, guys. That's what's up. So it's pretty much like you are getting a salary in a stock buy-in as a contract, which is pretty dope. While the details of Ugumukwe's contract have not been disclosed, okay, so they won't tell us. I'm sure it's up there. She told the Associated Press that the compensation was a significant factor in her decision. Let me tell you something, guys. This is where the WNBA is going to have to cave to these players because of things like this. Like, they're not about to sit around and wait. Kathy Engelberg pretty much is laughing in their face, saying that a lot of these women, Caitlin Clark indeed as well, should be on her knees thanking her for what she's created. And she may she may lose significant more players, because I can only imagine that Inike has probably let some of her teammates know, has probably let some of her close friends around the league know, hey, man, Project B is paying top dollar, okay? As it continues, guys, it says it's not something that usually offered to us, saying that the salary is something that is usually not offered to them. And by us, I mean the women athletes. So for there to be an entry level of equity across the board was eye-catching, which is, guys, because she's taking a risk, and this thing may be something that potentially blossoms, right? According to the front office sports, Project B salaries begin at $2 million annually. What? With the potential for multi-year contracts of more than $10 million. You know what? This young lady probably is one of the smartest ladies to do this right now and pivot from the WNBA. Especially because it's during the off season of the WNBA. Wow. I can't lie. This is brilliant and outstanding and great for her. The WNBA, if they're smart, they're going to have to come up with some sort of conflict of interest to retain talented players. The WNBA, you guys are being stupid right now, okay? But let's keep going. Those numbers certainly outpace the $850,000 maximum player salary reportedly proposed by the WNBA in negotiations for a new CBA. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. 850,000 is a significant jump. I think right now the max is 200,000. Hey, man, You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Sports are short term. You have a short shelf life. You could literally have a career-ending injury. And if I'm going to have a career-ending injury or gamble with this somewhat of a gladiator sport, well, wouldn't I need to be well compensated between $2 to $10 million versus $850,000? Yeah. And this is what she has to say. I'm not going to get into the numbers on any of this stuff, but I can say the deal surpasses anything in the market today. It's consistent with the trajectory and the explosion of what we're seeing in women's basketball. Nothing comes close to what we are offering these players. And I'm sorry, guys, this is a statement from Project B's, so I guess a guy named Beard or person named Beard. This was spoke to The Athletic, but it goes on to say it's not to be arrogant. It's to basically position these women to receive what they absolutely deserve. Oh my God, it's like they're getting a knife and turning it into Kathy Engelberg's side right now. It's to basically position these women to receive what they absolutely deserve for the value they have created and create on a daily basis. Now, with that being said, guys, the plan to play games across several continents and countries is based on mimicking other sports like auto racing, golf, and tennis, which we do see that. Oh my goodness. Golf and tennis, these American players are leaving to go get some crazy money. According to reports, several WNBA players have already agreed deals to play in the league, and there is an aim to attract some of its biggest stars, with the likes of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark being touted. Furthermore, Front Office Sports has reported that players are being offered seven-figure salaries, which start at $2 million annually. Could you imagine what Caitlin Clark would get? She'd probably be on a high end. I mean, it just makes me think. The WNBA has failed me. Kathy Engelberg clearly isn't in my favor, nor has my back. Hey, it seems like the whole entire WNBA is turning on Caitlin Clark. And at this point, man, will this league be any relevance or significance to Caitlin Clark in the near future? I mean, I get it, man. The whole Nike thing is part of it as well. But, man, if I'm Caitlin Clark, I know she's turned down, I think, like a $5 million from the big three. Whatever, guys. I mean, she's turned down plenty of $1 million interviews. The girl is obviously loaded with cash off court. I do believe that Angel Reese would definitely take this. I mean, she clearly is about her off the field antics and endorsements over basketball in the WNBA. But you guys let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all seriously see this league being a problem for this WNBA, the league that is failing itself and looking stupid by the day? Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.